Hi there, today I am going to discuss the conceptual framework of accounting. In my previous video, I have explained user of accounting, so now I am going to deliver lecture on the conceptual framework of accounting. I divided it in two videos because if I explained it in one video then it becomes so lengthy, but I assure you if you understand slides then you have no need to read book each and every detail. I try my best to summarize all topics in small slides so you can just prepare it from slides. So the first slide is the conceptual framework of accounting. A conceptual framework of accounting is the statement of generally accepted theoretical principles which form frame of references for financial reporting. A conceptual framework is a system of ideas and objectives that help to make strong and consistent set of rules and standards. So these theoretical principles give basis for the creation of new set of accounting rules and standards and the evaluation of those that are already in existence. So basically it is the concept statement. It helps to identify goal and purposes of financial reporting and underlying concepts that help in achieving these goals and purposes. The second one is the elements of the conceptual framework. There are four elements of the conceptual framework. One is the objective of financial reporting. The second one is the qualitative characteristics of accounting information. The third one is the elements of financial statement, and the fourth is the recognition and measurement in financial statements. But one of them that I explained here is the objective of financial reporting. The objective of financial reporting is the set of general purpose financial information that meets different needs. The objective of financial report is to track, analyze, and report your business income. So it is the set of financial information that meet different needs of business. So it tell about business situation. Primary users of general purpose financial reporting are different external users like potential creditors, investors, and lenders. And the other parties include the regulators, tax authorities, etc. Why it is important? They are very important because they use that information to make decisions about providing resources, holding equity and debt instrument, buying and selling, providing loan or other form of credit, exercising right to vote, to identify resources and claims, to assess prospect of future cash flows, on influence on management action. They take information not only to know about entity prospect for future net cash flow but also want to know how management discharge their responsibility effectively and efficiently with the usage of organization existing resources. It means investors want to know how cash is being reinvested in business and how efficiently and effectively capital is being used. So basically financial reporting help investors to decide whether your business is good place for their cash, and they take information to analyze the management abilities in creating revenues by using organization existing resources. So it directly influences on decision making. The next one is the qualitative characteristics of useful financial information, that is categorized in two types: fundamental qualitative characteristics and enhancing qualitative characteristics. The first one is the fundamental qualitative characteristics. The fundamental qualitative characteristics have two categories: relevance and faithfulness. Relevance and faithfulness are fundamental qualitative characteristics of the useful financial information. Relevance: accounting information has relevance if relevant financial information capable of making difference in decision making that made by users. So here the point is accounting information has relevance if it make difference in decision making that user made already, and it shows relevance if it has both predictive and confirmatory value. So it means predictive value is the value that show that help to predict future outcomes, and confirmatory value is the value that provide information about past event and enable users to check and confirm earlier prediction and evaluations. Now move toward the materiality. Materiality is very nice concept, very important concept. Information is material if it is significant enough to influence the decision of users. Here you can understand it in this way. If I say the firm can ignore small information which does not have any significant impact on business. Now moving toward the purpose of materiality, to make sure include financial information in financial statement that could influence investors' decisions. It means to ensure that financial statement has significant financial information that have great impact on investors' decision. So the information is material if it is significant enough to influence the decision of users. Faithful representation. What is faithful representation? Faithful representation is a concept in which produced financial statements accurately reflect condition of business. To be useful, financial information must not be relevant. It must also represent faithfully the phenomena it prompted, यानी कि it means it intended to represent. So basically, it is concept which produce financial statement accurately, shows business condition. Due to faithful representation, more clarity in financial information lead toward useful economic decisions, and useful economic decision lead toward increasing efficiency of allocation of resources. I it's important because to make economic decision useful and to enhance efficiency of allocation of resources that I have explained above. It is important because of three elements. One is the completeness, other one is the neutrality, and the third one is the free from freedom. Completeness is the full detailed important information in which we need full detailed important information. Neutrality, that is free from any bias, and free from error is means no chances of inaccuracies and omissions. Now the next one is the enhancing qualitative characteristics. Enhancing qualitative comparability, verifiability, timelines, and understandability are qualitative characteristics that enhance usefulness of information that is relevant and faithfully represent. The first one is comparability. Comparable information enables comparison within the entity and across the entities. It enables users to identify and understand similarities and differences among items. So basically, information should be comparable with accounting information of other companies. Okay, consistency. Consistency means some accounting principles and methods should be used from year to year within a company. Here, the consistency is a notion that consistency of accounting practice over time permits valid comparison between different periods. It means if you adopt same accounting principles and methods in consistency, so results reported from period to period are comparable. Verifiability. What is verifiability? Verifiability helps to assure user that information represents faithfully what it intends to represent. It means information can be reproducible and give the same data and assumption. Now move toward the timeline. Timelines give information on time to decision makers so they become capable of making their decision influencing. It's mean having information available before decision makers loses their capacity to influence decisions. Influence decision means accurate decisions made with the accurate time. Understandability. Understandability is the classifying, characterizing and presenting information clearly and concisely makes it understandable. Basically, the point is financial information should be easy to understand. But basically, the matter is some phenomena are inherently complex and cannot be made easy to understand. And if we exclude such information, would make financial reports incomplete. So financial reports are prepared for users who have reasonable knowledge of business and economic activities. So at the end, if you have any question or any problem, you can ask me in the comment box.